What's up, guys? What's up, guys? We're back with another episode of Pokemon Go FM. I am your host, Bagga and Nib.
And I am Diane Court.
Yeah, man, and we're back to look at you guys again on the YouTubes. Now, last week, I realized that we didn't really tell people, like, our YouTube stuff. So, well, people have been like, yo, I'm having a hard time finding it and blah, 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 and stuff like that. And I'm like, it's literally just Pokemon Go FM. Like, that's it. So, like, go to YouTube and type in Pokemon Go FM. I found that since we're, like, pretty much, like, we're really new to YouTube. So, it's like, we're deep off in the, like, bottom, like, you know what I mean, of the searches. But, like, if you guys go and, like, type in, today's episode this is episode 47. So the tagline will be like Pokemon Go, like just type in the search bar on YouTube, Pokemon Go FM episode 47 or whatever, and then you'll be able to pull it up. And after that, you can just subscribe, and then everything will just come to you automatically after that. So that's what we're gonna be doing there. So let's get a little bit of housekeeping out of the way. Make sure you guys follow us on all of our social media stuff. This is Twitter, Tumblr, and all that good stuff. It's all Pokemon Go FM. If you guys have any questions or want to give us any topics you want to talk about as far as the show is concerned, you can hit us up on Twitter at Pokemon Go FM or send an email to askpokemongofm@gmail.com. Also, the bounty for this week was on last week's episode, and I was gonna point at the Pokemon since it's up here, but I'm not gonna do that. If you guys want to see what the bounty is, you gotta go watch the last episode, and it's on YouTube. That's the only way you can see what the bounty is, and the winner gets a prize. So that's what we're gonna do. And yeah, without further ado, let's get it started. So. Cool things we did this week. Yan and I did a little hunting last night. Did a little hunting. Yan got some gems. We got destroyed by a wild Snorlax that kind of skipped the loo on us. Hit us with. Yeah, that was kind of.
Or when Tyranitar wasted all of my items.
Oh my gosh! So Yan and I thought that we were.
There was no reward.
Yan and I thought we were godly enough to 2-mana Tyranitar raid. Now.
I really had high hopes. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, because it's been done, and like surprisingly, like if all we needed was one more person, and we would have been able to get it, because like we had strategy down, we had weaknesses covered, we had coverage on our end down packed, like we had what we needed to have. You know what I'm saying? But we just didn't have enough bodies. Like sometimes when it comes down to rating, like that's what matters the most bodies, like just bodies. It doesn't always have to be like, all you need is really one or two good people in a raid group, in order to get like for a Tyranitar, you don't need like one or two people that really know what they're doing, and the other people can just contribute the best way that they can, and then you'll be able to come out on top. Right. But like. So we're actually gonna talk about it a little bit later, about the problems that this problem in particular that we had last night, as far as the raids and gathering people and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's it for like we didn't really do too much cool stuff this week because there's not much cool stuff to do.
No.
Except catching Entei, but. Like I said, we're going to talk about it a little later. It's getting kind of like, I think people are getting tired. I think
no, most definitely.
I think people are getting tired of rating right at this point.
Something's got to change.
Yeah, I think people are getting tired of rating. So since we're talking about ratings, we can go ahead and jump into our first topic of the day. We're going to hop into the news that we got for this week. And yeah, news. Good old fashioned news. So as we all know, what Pokemon has been out for way too long, and we have yet to get our chance at getting one?
Mewtwo.
And I don't understand. Like, okay, so we all know that Niantic gave us the beta test. They first of all they released it with that event. If I'm not mistaken, don't quote me, but in Yokohama, Japan, they I think that's when they first released, and this was back in this was like a couple of weeks after the Pokemon Go Fest in Chicago, which was like 6 years ago, feels like, right?
Uh-huh.
And this was like beginning of August. They released Mewtwo for the people out in Yokohama, and the like vast public, like most people, we still don't have the opportunity to get one, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Now, what I don't understand is why, for one, okay, we've known for quite some time that the EX raids were gonna be a thing for really powerful Pokemon like Mewtwo, and we found out recently this week that Ho-Oh is going to be one of the EX raid Pokemon.
Right.
But why have they taken so long to go ahead and drop the EX raids? And what exactly is so different about having a Mewtwo that will require us to do this much work to get one? Like, it's all about, when it comes to a game like Pokemon Go, it's all about incentivizing your players to want to continue to play. Exactly. But we have no incentive. There's no carrot on the end of the stick. You know what I mean?
Right.
So as a matter of fact, the new episode of Lucifer came out a few days ago, and the episode was like the little baby carrot on a stick or something like that. I don't know. I just thought of that. Oh, okay, sorry. So yeah. Anyway, but so like I don't understand what exactly they're trying to get at by making us have to go through all this. So what do you think Niantic's purpose would be behind us having to go through all of this work to get a Pokemon? Now, don't get me wrong, Mewtwo is extremely powerful. We get that, we've always known that. But what do you think?
Honestly,
do you think it's a money grab, or?
I think it's a combination of that and just being a distraction in itself.
Okay, to like kind of distract us from the lull.
Yes,
okay.
in the game.
Redundancy.
Just like you said, it's like something on the end of the string. You're just giving us something to chase.
Right.
I don't really think they really know what they're doing. I know that they're sure of the glitches that are going to happen once Mewtwo is, I guess, available for everyone.
Right.
I just don't think the Niantic has it figured out at all.
Right. And see, that's the thing. Like, that's the reason why video games do betas, so that they can find out what's wrong with their game, what can be exploited and used like against other players or against the game's, the game's integral system. Like, that's what betas are for. Mm-hmm. And I understand that maybe this was what Niantic was trying to do, but I mean, hey, sure, sometimes games have betas for a while, but a beta that has been going on for 2 months in a mobile game, a mobile augmented reality game, 2 months, a beta for a game that literally already exists. Mm-hmm. The game is already there. Like, a beta is usually something that this is a part of the game, the actual game that you're gonna get when you get the full game in a couple of months.
Right, before you start.
Exactly, but we've had this game for a year. Y'all putting in beta tests for something. Y'all should have just beta tested that the best way y'all could internally.
Yeah.
Internally, y'all shouldn't have let it leak. Y'all shouldn't have let it get out to the public or whatever y'all had to do, because now we don't know what's going on. Like, we don't.
They could have easily kept it a secret until they've had an efficient way of
because
introducing it to the game.
Exactly, because the way that they have this now is not efficient at all. Like,
no.
And like I said, I don't know if it's a money grab or not, but maybe they were thinking, okay, we're gonna try to get people to buy a whole bunch of raid passes so that they can go out and raid and maybe get a opportunity or a chance to get an invitation to the raid. And it's like, even if you do all this, you get an invitation to the raid. Like, I'm not even if you get an invitation to the EX raid for the Mewtwo, is it even 100%?
No, I don't think so.
So like,
there's only been 100% situation, and that was the fest, because of it being such a shitty event.
Right, exactly.
So I don't think that. No, I definitely don't think it's a 100%.
Right. So like, what is the point? So Anyway, so speaking of betas and speaking of glitches, like Yan just brought up, we got a so yesterday there was a glitch that was discovered, and it was a glitch that made Pokestops only give us 2 items. We didn't experience this.
I know. I felt like fuck shakes. Yesterday went so smoothly, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like usually, I know last week we mentioned that when I hit my gold gems, they wouldn't allow me to hit the Pokestop, and now we had a new glitch where people were just getting 2 items. Now, yeah, and I didn't have a problem at all. We were hunting. Actually, it seemed like I was getting more items than I should have been out of because now the so adorable drink. I'm sorry. Anyway, so you have gym levels now. So when you hit a certain gym, like if you got a gym that's gold or a gym that you've leveled up a bunch of times, you get more items out of that gym. Now you get an extra bonus if your team is in the gym. So Mystic, if it's a Mystic gym and I'm gold, I'm gonna get a ton of items. But yesterday, to be honest, I was hitting Yan and I were taking gyms. I was letting her hop in gyms or whatever, and when I would let her get inside the gym, I'd hit the Pokestop, and I would get so many. I was getting a lot of items, like 5 or 6 items out of a Pokestop, and I know for a fact they're gyms that I don't level up because. Like the church that we went to across when we came back from when we got food and we came back, I never hit that gym ever. It'd be intake raids and all type of stuff at that gym, but I never go there. And when I let you take it, I spent the Pokestop and get like 5 things out of there, and I was like, not complaining.
Yeah.
But something's afoot, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So Niantic responded to the glitch by they removed some Pokestops because I don't know if you guys have noticed there have been a lot of new Pokestops coming around.
Yeah, there have been.
Yeah, a lot of
new
new
Pokestops. Just kind of sprinkling them in throughout cities.
Yeah, they've been real sneaky about it too, throwing them in there, and and there have been a few I've noticed around your area that have been new around here too. But what they did was they removed some of the brand new Pokestops and put a backup version they uploaded a backup version of the game to counteract that glitch. Now, this glitch doesn't even seem serious enough to do all of that to me.
It's funny how they address the situation so quickly and so thorough when we've been asking for
major
essential parts of the game to be adjusted.
Yeah.
It's been ages.
Right. And
no response.
This minuscule problem, oh man, people getting 2 Pokés, we're gonna make sure. And see, it didn't even seem like I'm not sure how large of the player base it was. Now, I can understand if this affected a ridiculously large amount of the player base, then that would be a problem.
Right.
But I mean, you and I live in an area that's not even a big city, not a major area, and we were having no problems. Not to say that, not to downplay other people's struggles, but I mean, we didn't have anything going on, no issues. And I'm glad. Go ahead.
We did have that one issue with the gym, the cigarette statue gym.
Oh, it happened.
No, but it's not anymore.
Right,
honestly,
right.
Whatever had to have been adjusted because when we were playing yesterday,
it didn't have an issue, right? And it's funny you say that because I didn't even notice until you brought it up. I had been having so many problems out of that one particular gym that I just never almost gave up, trying to flip the Pokestop. And then once you brought it up, I was like, oh my gosh, it's working. I couldn't even. It would be one Pokemon in the gym of my team now. I would still not even be able to put a Pokemon in the gym because the gym was just. And
you said it continuously stays Mystic, correct?
For the most part, yeah.
Okay. Yesterday, it turns out it was working, and it was a Valor gym.
So what you're saying is that we're the problem.
Yeah. Pretty much in a nutshell.
Moving on. We're gonna put all the hating things to the side and talk about. We had somebody tweet us. Wayne Henderson. Hey,
Wayne.
What's up, Wayne? How you doing, man? he and his family had a ridiculous glitch happen to them.
Really?
Yeah. Remember I was telling you about it last night. They lost 6 raid passes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they fought a gym, beat the gym, went to catch the Pokemon. The gym, it froze, wouldn't unfreeze, and I guess he killed the app and relaunched the game. 6 raid passes gone. Him, his son, and his wife. 6 raid passes.
Damn.
Now that's a glitch that you should be
That's hurt.
right because
That's hurt, babe.
that. Oh my gosh, it's terrible because a glitch like that directly affects your bottom line because people are spending money to buy raid passes, right?
Exactly.
So if people are losing raid passes from stuff like that guys that have something to do with the game's UI, you're losing Niantic, you're losing money. And those are issues that you're gonna have to fix. Like, I'm sorry that happened for you, Wayne. And what I'm gonna do is I want you to write me a DM on Twitter to my personal Twitter page, and we're gonna see what we can do about getting you maybe 1 or 2 of those raid passes. Not 6,
Aww.
Not 6, because man, 6 is a lot of money for a poor man like myself. But maybe 1 or 2, Wayne. We're gonna help you out. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do with that. So next we have the esteemed, the prestigious John Hanke.
Hello, John.
Hate him so much. He had
Every time I think about John Hanke, I think about when everybody was booing him at the
oh my gosh.
boo.
Boo!
We
Fake
can't
play! We can't play! They were like, what it was terrible. And Mystic 7 and all of the YouTubers that they had were not holding it down. Like they were
Tragic.
it looked like they were all about to have like simultaneous anxiety attacks.
Yeah.
Like it was bad. I guess you can call us YouTubers now. I don't really know, but the famous YouTubers, they were having some
Hated.
troubles. Yeah, it was bad. It was looking pretty they were not working well under pressure. No, you see, but your boy Bagel Noob and your girl Nyan Court, we work great under pressure, fellas.
I mean, maybe him. I'm not that good under pressure. Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so John Hanke, he did an interview with a Taiwanese business weekly. And while Yan catches whatever Pokemon she's catching over there.
I was looking at coins.
Oh, you got more coins today?
Yeah.
You get more coins? Oh, okay. Oh, because we went gyms last night, right? They probably got okay, cool. Anyway, so John Hanke, Taiwanese Business Weekly, and he gave us some interesting. Niantic is known for not giving us any information whatsoever, but John Hanke gave us a little something. He gave us a little something with a little wiggle room and little, you know what I mean, a little wiggle room. But before we talk about it, we're gonna take a quick break and we're gonna come right back. And we're back. So, like I said, we're gonna start off by talking about John Hanke and this cool little interview he did.
Yes. In Taiwanese.
In Taiwanese. So, the Taiwanese called John Hanke because I don't know why they called him, but I mean, thanks, I guess, because now we have vague.
But information.
Yeah, vague outlook on the future, but information nonetheless, which is a lot more than what they give us.
This is true.
You know what I'm
These
saying?
are facts.
Right. So, first thing John Hanke says, and I quote, "There is a lot of Pokemon." First of all, John Hanke, you need to work on your grammar because there is a lot of Pokemon is not correct grammar. But we're going to continue. Maybe it was a typo, right? Okay.
Perhaps.
There is a lot of Pokemon that have not been launched yet. So I think the next secret weapon will be the launch of the next Pokemon generation, and I hope players will soon see them. Secret weapon is usually something you don't see coming, like a tactical nuke or a cool move in a chess game.
Yeah.
But Gen 3 being a secret weapon is a little bit of an overstatement.
It's much.
It's a bit much. You're reaching.
That's
You're reaching to the stars, buddy. All right, and I need you to bring it back, reel it back
See,
in.
obviously, he's just trying to get us so excited and pumped for a letdown.
Yeah, he's trying to get us pumped for Gen 3, but
Let me not be that Debbie Downer.
yeah, I mean, he's trying to get us pumped for Gen 3, which is his job.
Which is exciting.
You know what I mean? And it is exciting.
I'll take it nonetheless.
Ooh, we are gonna lose. We are gonna have no lives when Gen 3 comes out.
Gen 3 coming out, I'm quitting my job.
Oh, yes. Me too. Man.
Probably not. But,
Okay, well, yeah. Sorry about that. Anyway,
Wait,
so,
what job?
well, so Gen 3 is coming, according to John Hanke. And it's gonna be, I don't know why they call it a secret weapon, because we've literally been talking about Gen 3 for weeks. We've been talking about it for weeks now, so we know that it's coming, but it's good to hear confirmation like that come from him, letting us know that it's coming soon. I'm anticipating that it will be here around the Halloween event.
I know, I'm so excited.
That would be great. That would be great. Even if they don't give us all of the Gen 3 Pokemon for the Halloween event, and they do what we've been speculating for the past two weeks by giving us the Gen 3 Ghosts, that'll be great because. You know, he's still saying soon, so I'm feeling like, you know, before the end of the year. So, you know, maybe like around Thanksgiving time or, you know, something like that, they give us the rest of them or something. You know, I would be perfectly okay with that. What about you? I'd be cool with that.
I would, most definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
It
So
would shake the game up a lot.
a whole lot, and I would be cool with that. So next thing he said is a new battle mode is planned for 2018.
Yes.
Here's this quote. We are planning to develop a new battle mode. I can say this is very interesting for us. Let's see how it could be achieved in 2018. Let's hear your take on that, Ian.
Even if they just make it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, honestly, I'm not mad at it. I'm not sure.
Just the battle.
Just the battle
battle
itself.
mechanics, right,
You know,
okay.
not having that glitchy when you try to dodge.
Oh my
you up.
gosh.
You know what I mean?
My gosh.
You in a race
How have
track.
y'all not fixed that yet? How have you not fixed that? I cannot, if I dodge another Stone Edge from a raid Tyranitar and my Pokemon glitches out and I die anyway, I am going to shoot my phone with my hand still holding it.
I'll do it for you.
Please, twice, because I'm tired. It literally happens every time.
Every time.
And it's so annoying. Like, I can never dodge and expect to dodge. If I dodge like a Hyper Beam or a Hydro Pump, I'm actually pumped that I dodged that move because I get a longer time to actually attack and battle. And can you guys just fix that? I can't be the only one experiencing this.
So hopefully that'll address this little vague thing is going to address that.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm really not sure what they could do.
Yeah, I think that so I'm thinking, you know, since he said that we got a new PvP mode coming. I mean, a new battle mode. Whoa. Wait a minute.
Didn't hear it from us.
Don't jump down my throat. I did not mean to say PvP. Please, jeez Louise, because man, the internet will kill me for that. Oh my God, Bagel knows something we don't know. PvP. Oh my God. No, don't. Sorry. So, new battle mode could mean a slew of things, like a plethora of things. It could be something new dealing with gyms. It could be something dealing with, it could be something dealing with PvP. You know, we've been wanting battling and trading literally since last year. We've been asking for battling and trading literally since the dawn of Pokemon Go FM. We've been asking for battling.
It should have came with the game when it started.
It really should have. It really should have, because trading and battling are both at the
They are the game.
Yes, they're at the very core of what Pokemon is.
Yeah.
And without those features, it is really it's, to be honest, it's ridiculous almost.
And honestly, that's why we lost so many players and so many.
Of course. All people had to do was catch Pokemon and put them in a gym.
Yeah.
You know, and then when most of the player base dropped was when, you know, the battle in the gym was so tedious. It was so tedious and overwhelming that nobody wanted to do that. You know, do that much. You know what I'm saying? And it's ridiculous that it's almost a true testament to how good this game can be. Seeing how long this game has stayed up. Like, the game really could have crashed and died out a long time ago.
Right.
But it didn't. It's so much potential in the game. And it's starting with trading and battling. I can guarantee you, and I want you to look me dead in my eyes right now so you can see how serious I am when I say this. If you bring battling and trading into the, just forget I said trading, bring battling into the game, I can guarantee you, you would never, you could go a year and a half in between releasing new generations of Pokemon if you had battling in the game. You wouldn't have to worry about Gen 3 being your secret weapon. You wouldn't have to worry about, you wouldn't have to worry about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not a secret. We got Gen 2 7 months after the game came out. It's been 7 months since Gen 2 came out.
Yeah.
So it's around that time. It's been longer than that actually. So it's around the time we're expecting it at this point. It's simple math. But
Simple math.
it is. So if you brought battling into the game, you wouldn't have to worry about a new generation of Pokemon that we're already expecting to be your secret weapon.
Right, or this Mewtwo situation.
Oh my gosh, the Mewtwo situation makes me want to vomit. It's ridiculous. And so, I mean, you got the potential, Niantic, and I know you guys have people on your staff that can do this, that can make this work. I know it has to be ridiculously, overwhelmingly challenging. I know it is. I know it is. That's why, if you guys noticed, Yan and I haven't given Niantic a whole lot of shit about battling and trading for a long time. I realize how hard it is. I know. But at this point, we've given y'all a lot of slack. We've given y'all a lot of slack with the glitches in the game. We've given y'all a lot of slack with your lack of interaction with the community. A lack of giving us things that we've asked for since day one.
Right.
We've given you guys slack. But slack is we can only give you so much. We can only give you so much slack before people start to drop off the game again and possibly never even come back.
Right.
So you guys have to listen to us as, people like me and Yan, people like Nar and Salt, people like Joe Ard and Charles, people like Mystic 7, people who speak for the community because we know what you guys want. Like, y'all have to listen to us because we're telling you what the community want, not just because what we want. That'd be selfish. We don't do this for us, we do this for you guys. So like, we're just trying to, just listen to us. That's all we want. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
exactly.
so,
I agree.
that's all we want. So like, battling, trading, I promise if you guys brought that, you won't have to worry about it. But anyway, so he said one more thing that was really, really cool.
That's super exciting.
I'll let you have it. Go ahead.
Okay, so apparently we're going to have, with this update, more advanced social features coming.
Yep.
So in my mind, that strikes out those third-party messaging apps to get together for raid, but just being able to communicate within the app like we just talked about on
Last
the
week.
last episode.
That's so crazy, right?
It is crazy.
Yeah. Maybe he does listen to us.
Maybe he does.
That would be crazy, right?
Probably not.
Text my phone, please. I need a job.
Just, can I get your number? But so hopefully this will take the game right up along with the other 2 points into a new level of
Right.
playing.
That would be so great.
It would. Now, this also could put a lot of stress on the game too. I just don't want it to crash a bunch because of maybe a mass amount of messages. Because you know how that Facebook group is. It's back to back to back to back to back to back, right here, right here, right there. You know what I mean?
And that's why last week when I mentioned it, I was like, maybe if they bring it in there, something like it, make it a proximity thing. Like make it to where, okay, these people make an option. Like give us options. Options are always great. Options for anything are always great. When I go to Burger King, the only thing on the menu isn't the Whopper. You know what I'm saying? I can get chicken nuggets, I can get fries, shit, I can get a cookie. You know what I mean? Give us options. That's the best. So like, give us an option to where, okay, if we want to see messages from people within a 50-mile radius or a 20-mile radius saying, okay, there's a raid 10 miles from your current position, cool. Or make it to where it's more of a proximity thing where people that are close as me and Yan can say, okay, oh, there's another person playing Pokemon Go near you. Maybe they will want to trade. Maybe they want to battle. Maybe there's a raid.
Or maybe an alert icon to show that someone is somewhere raiding.
Right, exactly. If there's a raid going, and see, that's the thing right now. See, there could be a raid going
like, you know
on.
how when you're hunting something that's on the map, let's just say there's something on the map and it pops up in that cute way.
Right.
Maybe something like that.
Exactly. So like that'd
That
be
would
perfect.
be good.
Right, to let you know that
Where to go.
right, there are people at this location. Like so right now, the way raids are set up, we know that there's a raid that's going on. The egg is there. That means 20 minutes before the egg pops, and then you got a raid. All right. So after the raid pops, you got your time. You got your certain amount of time before the raid goes away. How about you guys give us something that lets us know? Okay, say me and Yan go to this raid. Right. We go to the raid. And we get an option there to let other people. We can tap on our phone and say, okay, we're here at the raid. We're calling for people that are around in the area.
There should be just a going or not going, a going option, so that we know. Let's just say 27 people have decided they're going to go, but only 12 are there. You know, it kind of allows you, hey, maybe wait a little bit longer because we know these people are on their way.
Right. You know what I mean? There's so.
I had my issue where I showed up to a group way too late and they were gone. You know,
Right.
I knew they were there and I got there and it was like two people left.
Right, exactly. You can't
You're
do
not taking nothing with two people.
Yeah, you ain't
not
taking no
legendary.
not taking those Zapdos with two people.
So that also can give us count on basically how to go about rating.
Right, and literally, Yan and I we just spit out like so many credible and plausible ideas within, like, it's been 3 minutes since we started talking about this. Like just that's all we have to do. Just give us some options as to what we can do. There's so many different ways you can do it. I'm sure somebody there at Niantic could figure out exactly what it is that we would need to do, because I mean, there's so many ways. Like I said, man, like I would love to go to a raid. I see a legendary raid. Me and Yan go to the raid, and we tap a button. We tap a little, there's an icon available. We hit the icon, and it lets us know. Okay, it lets other people that are in, like, I don't know, maybe a 15-mile radius of where we are say, okay, there are 2 people at this raid, and they're calling for other trainers to come. They're calling for 6 more people to come to help them do the raid. That would be fantastic.
Yes, because here, like I said, 6 people already committed to it. I saw it 20 minutes late. It lets me know, don't waste your gas going out there.
Right, and then once we, we can say, okay, we're calling for 6 people to come out here to do this raid. Okay, 6 people once we send out the call, the 6 people, the first 6 people to respond to us will be like, okay, cool. We know that 2 people there. Let's go ahead and head over there. Let's go ahead and send them a thing back and say we're gonna come. And you already know what 6 people are gonna come. You see their names on the screen. You see their, you know what I'm saying. They come and be like, okay, yeah, that's Bagel Noob. You know what I'm saying. Oh, that's Vaporeon Man. That's you know what I'm saying. That's Pikachu Man coming. You know what I'm saying. Whatever. We know who's coming. Like, it's so many different things we can do it. And out of all of this news,
that's the most exciting.
I think that's the most exciting. Yeah, for sure, the most
exciting.
exciting. Like, it's the most exciting. I paused. I had to think for a second, because Gen 3 is really exciting for sure. But I think that.
But I guess I just don't know how they're going to present it, the Gen 3. So
right,
that's why.
Right, you don't know if they're going to give us. Right, yeah. I feel you on that. Even though we don't know how they're going to present this, we know for a fact that if they do this right, the social features in the game, if they do that right, that will largely, really, really, really increase the longevity of the game. Like, that'll increase the lifespan of the game by years. Because not only will that help us with raids, they could build around that structure.
And it puts competitiveness back in the game.
Yep. And like, they can build around those social features to give us more things that we want in other aspects of the game. Like, once they introduce, we never know, they might introduce NPCs or introduce this or introduce that, but they can always, you need to build something that you can work around in the future. You want to make something that you can work around in the future. And if they come up with a good system for social interaction within the game, I think they'll really be onto something.
Yeah.
So, real quick, we're at the end. We're at the end of the show. But before we close out, I want to let you guys know that today is Friday the 13th. So, a couple days ago, Niantic announced the official Pokemon Go AR photo contest. So I'm gonna read to you guys the rules really quick, just in case we got some listeners out there that may want to participate and they don't know what's going on. All right. So In an effort to promote Pokemon Go and the AR aspects that the game enables, Niantic has announced the first official Pokemon Go AR contest. Rewards include a Pokemon Go Plus, a poster autographed by the Pokemon Go team, and wireless Bluetooth earbuds. I'm about to say headbuds. Earbuds. Oh my gosh, I've been using headbuds so much on Crystal that it just kind of like flowed out my mouth.
Yeah,
right there.
we've been playing Crystal.
We've been
pretty
playing
hardcore lately.
a lot of Pokemon Crystal. We're going to Ruby next.
Ruby next.
Gen 3, baby. So the rules for the contest are as follows, alright? Snap an epic pic using Pokemon Go AR photos and post them on Instagram using the hashtag Pokemon Go contest. So hashtag Pokemon Go contest. The contest lasts until October 25th, 2017. So you have 12 days from today to enter your picks. No purchase or payment necessary to enter or win this contest, and the contest is limited to countries where Pokemon Go have been officially released as of October 11th, 2017. In addition, the following countries have been excluded from participation.
It's a lengthy list.
It's a nice little list, and some of these are really funny because we're like, of course these people aren't gonna let their people play. Like these are countries that like banned Pokemon Go at some point, or like had stupid stuff happen, or like crazy. So, in addition to the following countries that are these are the countries that are excluded from the competition. Sorry. Okay, the Balkans, Belarus. Why is Belarus? I don't understand why Belarus isn't. Anyway, Brazil, Burma, China, Cote d'Ivoire, the Ivory Coast, Crimea, Cuba, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Iran, Iraq, Italy, Liberia, North Korea, duh, Pakistan, duh, Quebec, Russia, duh, Spain, Sudan, Syria, Turkey, and Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe, right? Like, just like, wow, right? Anyway, so those are all the countries that will not be able to enter into the contest. Sorry if you guys are dying to get a Pokemon Go Plus or a poster or wireless Bluetooth earbuds in those countries, because if you are, you're just gonna have to go buy them. So yeah, a special rule has been established for AR photos, including featuring real world people. Now this is like the most important rule of all. If your picture has a person in the photo and the person can be identified, your picture will be null, voided, and will not be able to be entered into the contest, because you have to protect other people's privacy. I'm sure Niantic doesn't want to get sued anymore because they got their pants got sued off about the Go Fest. So yeah, no need. Make sure your people aren't in your picture. Make sure it's just you on a plane with a Lugia flying out the window in sunset or something. I don't know. Figure it out. But so yeah, that's what we got so far for today, guys. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, and we will see you guys next week. Make sure you check us out on YouTube at Pokemon Go FM, and if, like I said, if you have trouble, just type in Pokemon Go FM and episode 47, and that'll be it. So no more. We'll see you guys next week.
All right, bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.